Big up to everyone. This is Awini Unity platform. Straight to the point. How many of you remember my last video when I spoke about anytime Ghana lost a game, you will see a lot of my Nigerian brothers will come out to be teasing Ghana, laughing Ghana, and jubilating here and there. But anytime Ghana win a game, they will lock themselves inside room. They cannot come out. And some of my Nigerian brothers around me saying that, well, it wasn't true this time around. Nigerians, they didn't come out to laugh Ghana and all that. It is a lie. It is a lie. Okay, you know, I will not just come here to sit down and normally talk without something that I do not know. Guess what? I normally, not all the time, I bring a video to show you. So here, we're going to watch Nigerians jubilating, dancing, singing here and there, teasing Ghana because of Ghana loss against Sudan. After that, I'm going to tell Nigerians things that they know nothing about. When you are talking about football, Nigerians, you are nowhere close. I mean close to Ghana in terms of football. Everything in football, you are nowhere close to Ghana. I'm going to tell you and I'm going to prove everything to you that when we are talking about football, my Nigerian brothers, shut up and listen because you know nothing about football. Let's get in.
Come here, come here, come here. This is for only Ghanaians. Come here. How are you losing 2-0? 2-0 to Sudan. Sudan. 2-0. It's Banku and egg. These people are eating.
You be mumu.
It has taken away their football brain. Ghana.
May God not allow them.
Ghana that can play football. They are losing like Banku and egg has caused problem. Banku and egg. Sudan 2-0. 2-0 Sudan. Hey. Aye. It's a shame. Alright. It's alright.
Ghana is a disgrace. You are an embarrassment to African football and to the big boys in African football. The fact is this: to lose to Sudan is an embarrassment, it's an indictment.
You think so? They wise?
It means that you have come down and degraded yourself to a lower level. You are about to miss the AFCON. If Sudan draws their last 2 matches, Ghana is out of the AFCON. If they win 1 match out of the 2 matches, Ghana is out of the AFCON. It is a disgrace. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. It's a disgrace. It's an indictment to Ghanaian football. It means that the whole thing needs to be turned upside down.
You think so? They wise?
There needs to be changes, massive changes. AFCON, you're missing AFCON.
May God
not the World Cup,
not allow them.
AFCON.
Make them kill you.
It's a disgrace.
Dearly beloved brothers and sisters, we need to gather together and pray for Ghana. But before we do that prayer for Ghana, I want to apologize to the Sudanese. I want to apologize to you guys. The last video I made where Ghana played 0-0 against you guys, I disrespected you guys and I said Sudan is a country that is not known for football. And I'm very, very sorry about that statement. Very, very sorry. I overrated this Ghanaian team and I disrespected you guys. I didn't know how well you guys are vast in the football game. You guys are better than Ghana when it comes to football. I am very, very sorry and I apologize. Please forgive me.
Will you keep quiet?
My Ghanaian brothers and sisters, gather. Gather. Put your hand on your head. Put your hand on your head. Say after me. My father, my father. Say it. Come on. Open your mouth. My father, my father.
Will you keep quiet?
May I not end up as an unfortunate being.
I am too much.
Open your mouth. Say it again. Say, my father, my father. May I not end up as an unfortunate being.
Oh, make a first laugh. Ghana is on the verge of missing out of AFCON 2025 in Morocco because they failed to win against Sudan in a neutral ground. They played, in Libya and they lost 2-0 to Sudan with all their stars. They have Kudus is there, they had Inoki Williams, they had these guys, and they failed to win. So they have 2 points. Angola have 12 points, and Sudan 7 points, and Nigeria Republic with 1 point. So they have to win their 2 remaining games and pray that Sudan will lose their 2 remaining games. Because if they win their 2 remaining games, that means they will be on 8 points. And if Sudan draw or win just 1 out of the 2 remaining games for Sudan, they qualify and Ghana will miss out. And the most interesting part of this saga is their former player, their former manager, who was just 2-3 days ago, was part of the Ghana FA board. Talking about Kwesi Appiah is the one that defeated them home and away. So your countryman, who be coach of Sudan, will not make his own country go to the AFCON. All the things where you not do for Nigeria, when you not collect that ticket, that walk-up ticket for Abuja, we never forget. You not go to chop, the beating they go. Ghana, they say they don't see this coming.
I know that Ghana football fans will come out here to tell us that, oh, the reason why they lost is because they are not used to the stadium, they play away from home, that is why they lost. Osato, that is a pure lie. Let me shock you. These 2 teams, including Sudan, play also away. This match was not even hosted in Sudan, a country. This match was hosted in Libya. They played this game in Libya, meaning both Sudan, Ghana team, they all play away.
Will you keep quiet?
None of these teams are used to that stadium. 2 of them are strangers to that stadium. But yet, Ghana collect 2-0 against Sudan. You can't even score 1 goal. Baku nation. And yet, you dey form Oduga, say you dey on the descent. They tell us say una better pass us. Say the win we win una because of friendly. Because say na friendly, that is why we win una. At this point, Baku nation should forget about football and focus on egg manufacturing.
Ghana will not qualify for African Cup of Nations next year. They lose to Sudan 2-0. Small Sudan don't beat Ghana again. See, media, sport journalists, do not deceive Ghana. Don't they tell them say, Ghana are on the brink of not qualifying. They are not on the brink. They are not qualifying. Ghana no namu sani. Ghana ku wala ku. Language too sweet. They're supposed to ban this Ghana team. This na footballers. They're supposed to ban them. May una local players, una sport president. May they come play football. Ghana. Hey yeah, Nima. It sweets me die. See, Ghana where they comport yourself to Nigeria. See, even with the fact say Libya hold us hostage.
Okay. That is a lot. I have Nigerian friends, Nigerian brothers and sisters friends around, both even here in this country, Nigeria, Ghana. So a lot of them, when I spoke for the first time, they thought they don't know what I'm talking about. And I have a lot of Nigerians on social media, and if I want to allow the video here, it will even take 2-3 hours. Now let me tell Nigerians were saying that it is a big disgrace for Ghana to lose against Sudan. Bear in mind, Sudan have won before we come into that, Sudan beating Ghana is not a big disgrace. Ghana even went away, and Sudan have been playing their matches in Libya quite for some time. This is not the first time Sudan to play their home match in Libya. So the Sudanese in Libya, their way of things is almost the same. So they feel like a home. You see the fans that was in the stadium, you think that even they was playing in Sudan. Nigeria play African Cup of Nations qualifiers back 2022, 17th November, and they lost. You lost at home to Guinea-Bissau. You lost at home. That was the biggest disgrace in the world football. Not to disrespect Guinea-Bissau, but they have never even checked that when was the last time they even close to being an African Cup of Nations finals, talking about to win the African Cup of Nations. But they beat you at home 1-0, and that was the biggest disgrace. It happened end there. Nigeria play World Cup qualifiers with Lesotho. We are Lesotho. You fail to beat Lesotho at home, not away. Ghana do not. Sudan do not beat Ghana at home. Ghana went away. You failed to beat Lesotho in World Cup qualifiers. Guess 2013, 16th November. You play 1-1. You struggle to even get a 1 point against Lesotho. That do not end there. We know we have Guinea-Bissau and Guinea. Guinea beat you Nigeria. Yes, 2-0 in your own backyard. 2-0 in your own backyard. Not in Guinea, not in a neutral ground or whatever. You play at home. You lost 2-0. That was the biggest disgrace. Now, when you are talking about, I tell you guys that you are nowhere close to Ghana in terms of football and everything. Ghana is far better than you in terms of football, everything. Sudan, bear in mind that Sudan is not a small team. And you see the proud thing you do not know. The Sudanese national team is managed by Ghanaians. The coach is a Ghanaian. The technical team, most of them are Ghanaians. So even Ghanaians are so proud that it is our own man who doing a good job for the Sudanese team. So when they mention the name of the coach, they're not going to mention the name that is from this place. They're going to say a Ghanaian man. So that should tell you how Ghana is really advanced when we talk about football. So it is not about only our national team, but our coaches are doing what? Give me one coach that from Nigeria that doing very well. When was the last time a Nigerian manager went out to manage a team and did very well? Tell me. And bear in mind, Sudanese team, they have won the African Cup of Nations before. But the team that beaten you, they have never even been to finals. The only team that been to finals is only Guinea. It is only Guinea that been in the African Cup of Nations final. They have never won the African Cup of Nations. They've been to finals. That was 1976 against Morocco. That's the only finals Guinea they have been. The rest, Lesotho, Guinea-Bissau, they have never been to finals. Talking about the win, but they beat you at your home backyard. Sudan, we are talking about. Sudan won the African Cup of Nations 1970, actually against Ghana. They won the African Cup of Nations 1970 against Ghana. So they are not a small team. Sudanese national team, go and check the World Cup qualifiers. They are in a group alongside Senegal and DR Congo. Go and check where they are. The team is managed by Ghanaians. So that should tell you how Ghana know football. Now, when you talk about in terms of World Cup, Ghana have better record in World Cup more than you Nigerians. Your best in World Cup was only round 16. Ghana have been to quarterfinal. You have never even near close to that. So when we are talking about football, my brothers Nigerians, stop making. We know that you guys, you have big voice. You can come out to make a lot of noise. In the whole Africa, we give noise to you guys because you guys, you can make noise anyhow you want. And we know that you are good in that. So you can come out to make noise. But when we are talking about reality, you know nothing about football close to Ghana. 1% you don't have it. Ghana and Nigeria meet 56 times in total. Friendly matches tournament, 56 times. Ghana have beaten you 25 times. Wow, incredible. So you are our kid, our small babies in football. So when we are talking about football, just keep quiet, hide yourself and listen. So when you're coming out to tease Ghana, you know nothing about football. You don't even know your own record against Ghana. Ghana beat you 25 times. The 56 times we met, we beat you 25 times. You only managed to beat Ghana 12. So we beat you times 2. We have 25 winning against you. You beat us 12 and 19 is draw. Go and do your research. African Cup of Nations. When Ghana won 3rd African Cup of Nations, you wasn't even close to be in finals. Ghana won the African Cup of Nations first time was 1963. Ghana went on to won the African Cup of Nations 1965. Ghana went to won the African Cup of Nations, that was 1978. You were Nigerian, you wasn't even close to semi-finals, talking about to go finals when Ghana won the African Cup of Nations 3 times. Ghana won the 3rd African Cup of Nations 2 years later before you won your first African Cup of Nations, and that was 1980. You won your first African Cup of Nations against Algeria. Your first African Cup of Nations was 1980 against Algeria. Now, as we speak, you have three African Cup of Nations. Ghana have 4 African Cup of Nations. Check how many finals Ghana have been in. Check the finals you have been. So when we are talking about football, you are nowhere close to Ghana. It took Ghana 25 years for Ghana to lose a game at home. It took Ghana 25 years to lose a game at home. And that is recently when Ghana lost against Angola. 24 years. It took Ghana 24 years for Ghana to lose at home. But check, always small teams are beating you at home. Then you come here claiming that you know football and Nigeria team. You check your World Cup qualifiers. Check the team that you are playing. World Cup is the biggest stage every country wants to be there, and you are likely to go out. You play 4 or how many matches? You have only 3 points, and you are sitting down there. Ghana chances are still even there. Ghana still have a chance to qualify. Football, you can never predict. Sudan can lose their 2 games and Ghana can win their 2 games and still even qualify to the African Cup of Nations. Even if Ghana didn't qualify and Sudan qualify, we love it. We like it. Why? Because it is our own brother who managing the Sudanese team, and any property that he have there, he's bringing it to Ghana. Any achievement, he's bringing it to Ghana. When you see he built a lot of hotels, doing a lot of things, but the benefit he's getting from there. So even if Ghana do not qualify, we do not lose against any country. We lost against our own brother, and that is also a good news. So shut up and listen, my Nigerian brothers and sisters. So yeah, that is what I always say. If you don't have strong heart, when it comes to Nigeria and Ghana teasing each other, you will get dodged, you will run away. If you don't have a strong heart to listen to Ghana and Nigeria when we are teasing each other. So yeah, that is it. Don't take it personal when it comes to Ghana and Nigeria. It is normal something. So yeah, big up to every Nigerian out there. One love.